Hey guys, welcome to Grade 9 Religion. In case you don't already know, my name's Miss Kitchen and I am super excited to have this final quad of the school year with you guys. Unfortunately, we are online indefinitely. They haven't given us a possible return date yet. So that being said, I'm going to try my best to make our online course as engaging and interesting for you as possible. I know that today is an asynchronous day, which just means that you guys are going to do work that I've posted on D2L today independently. But I did want to come on and give a little intro video for you guys. So you can put a name to my face, and also you can, or rather a face to my name, I guess. And so also that you can get sort of a background information on how our course is going to be structured for this quad. So right underneath this video, right below this video, you should be able to see every single day when you come onto our Course D12 page, our daily schedule. So I will post on the homepage, so you don't have to navigate or click anywhere else. Right on the homepage, hour by hour, I will post every day what you're to do for that day. So you'll see we're going to start our day at 9 a.m. just like we would if we were face-to-face. But our first Teams meeting is going to be at 10 a.m. We'll have 2 Teams meetings a day. One will be at 10 a.m. and then one will be at 12:30. Now that doesn't mean that you guys get to sleep until 9:45 and then just get up for the 10 a.m. Teams meeting and then call it a day. It doesn't work that way, unfortunately. If I'm going to be up at 9 a.m. and starting my day with you guys, then I expect the same from you. So every day between 9 a.m. and 10 a.m., I will post something on D2L that you guys have to work on. So that might be like an article to read, or maybe you have something to watch, or something that's going to be like an introduction to whatever we are talking about or learning about in our first meeting. It might be something that you were working on the day before that I want to give you guys more time to finish. It might be a discussion post that needs to be done. It might be something you need to read in order for us to discuss it during our first meeting. Whatever it is, you will have between 9 a.m. and 10 a.m. It'll be posted really early. So if you're up or earlier than that and you want to get it done, or maybe if I happen to post it the night before and you're awake and then you do whatever it is the night before and then you want to sleep in, that's totally fine. That as long as it gets done, that's awesome. I'm just letting you know that the day is going to be structured from 9 to 10 a.m. You'll have something to work on. So then our Teams meetings, the one being at 10 a.m., it will usually go for about an hour. Sometimes we'll end a little early. Sometimes we'll end a little bit later. That being said, we'll go over generally course content in those meetings. So we'll go over notes, maybe explaining assignments. We might collaboratively watch some videos, whatever. And then I like to do discussions. But for the Teams meetings, I expect you guys to be logged onto Teams, joining the meetings. You guys should have, at this point, have already received your invite to those meetings. But I expect that you guys will be on Teams and ready to go by 10 a.m. For the Teams meetings, if you're comfortable, turn your cameras on. I would love to be able to see your faces, especially since we might not be face-to-face at all this quad. So I would love to be able to see who you are. So see your faces. If you get to see my face every day, you're probably going to get sick of seeing my face every day. But if you get to see my face, I would love to be able to see yours if you're comfortable. So you can turn your camera on, but please keep your microphones off unless, otherwise instructed. I'm sure you remember from when we were online briefly after Christmas break, that if you're not muted or there's multiple mics on at one time, there's a lot of feedback and it makes this real wonky noise and it just is chaos. So all I ask is that you please keep your mics off, but feel free to turn your cameras on. Like I said, I would love to be able to see your faces. Next, I'm structuring the day so that way it's very similar to our school day. So you will have from whenever our first meeting ends till 11:30 to work on whatever it is that I've posted that you guys are to work on. And then from 11:30 to 12:30, instead of extended it to about an hour, you guys will have your lunch break. And then our second meeting will start at 12:30. And then it'll be, very similar to the first. We'll go over more content, discussions, etc. And then after that meeting, you guys will have from 1:30 or whenever the second meeting ends until 2:55 to work on whatever, again, is posted on D2L. So that very well might be a summative assignment. So it might be your unit assignment. Because of the Quadmaster scheduling, we do move quite quickly through our units. So we generally cover about a unit a week. Unit 1 is a little bit longer. So we might not squeeze it all in 1 week. But every unit, you will have at least one summative assignment as well as a unit test. Now I'm going to have to do our unit tests online, which will be new. So everything will be online for you. But yeah, so that being said, you guys have, every day you'll log on to D2L and you'll be able to see our daily schedule. So navigating D2L. If you go on the D2L home, like our course homepage, you'll see at the top, there should be above me here, some icons. So you'll see like content, you'll see Dropbox, you'll see portfolio, you'll see email, etc. So that is where you can access a lot of really cool stuff. So the content page, if you go under our content page, everything that we do in this course, whether it be, our notes, our readings, our videos, anything that we do in the class is going to be posted on the content page. So it will be posted by unit and by day. You very well may never have to go to the content page unless you're like catching up from, a missed day, or perhaps there's something on the homepage that's hyperlinked that you can't have access to for some reason, you can't download, then you can find it in the content page. But I will hyperlink literally everything we do, any readings, any videos, any notes, everything will be hyperlinked on the homepage. For those of you that don't know, hyperlink just means that it will show up in blue and underlined. You can click it and it will either download if it's a document, or it'll take you to a web page if it's something on the internet. But everything will be accessible on that homepage. But up top, you will see the portfolio tab. Now, I've never used the portfolio tab before. So this is going to be new to me. What I want you guys to get in the habit of doing is, because I'm going to make you submit every assignment, everything on the Dropbox, everything will have a Dropbox and a due date and whatnot. So I'm going to have you guys submit everything on Dropbox because I like it better because I can upload a rubric and also give you guys feedback right on there. So it makes our lives easier that everything's kind of kept in one place. But the portfolio tab, I want you guys to get in the habit of every time you do something or you complete an assignment, before submitting to the Dropbox, save it to your portfolio. Because then for whatever reason, if you have an issue with Dropbox, I can still access it and see it on portfolio. I do not want you guys emailing me your assignments, okay? Unless for some reason you have this colossal disaster when it comes to Dropbox, and for one assignment or two, it's just not letting you, then arrange with me to have it emailed. Because guys, I get a ton of emails in a day and I don't want to risk your email with your assignment getting lost in my email and I don't see it, and then maybe you get a 0 or perhaps you've deleted it after that. So either way, just to avoid all of that, I want everything submitted to the Dropbox, not through email. Other than that, when you guys, because we only have 2 Teams meetings a day, that doesn't mean that I'm not available otherwise. So from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m., like if you have questions about whatever it is that you're working on, you can email me, or we can set up a one-on-one Teams meeting if that works for you. Same thing for any of the times of the day that we are not on a Teams meeting. So if you have questions, within reason until like the end of the normal school day. If you have questions for me, you can email me. If you want to set up a one-on-one Teams meeting, we can do that as well. But I have to try and keep my sanity by making like reasonable times for you guys to contact me. So obviously, if you're guaranteed a response from me if it's within school hours, so 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. If it's a couple hours after 3 p.m., so getting closer to dinner time, you're not guaranteed a response from me, but you're very well likely going to get one because I should be still around kind of fiddling around with our course. If you email me or message me or something in the evening, I probably will not respond to you. Same with on weekends, all right? So the issue I found anyways when we were online last time, the issue with online learning is that students and parents feel that teachers are accessible 24/7, and it's not the case. We have to have our breaks as well. So like I said, guaranteed response from me if it's within school hours, as well as if it's within a couple hours after the school, day ends. But when we're getting into the evening, late afternoon and evening, I very well likely won't respond until the following morning. And I expect the same from you guys. So perhaps I remember something and I send an email out or, a notice out in the evening. I don't expect anybody to answer me or to write back yet. But I am available for questions should you need it. But yeah, I think that's about it. If you have any questions today about any of the work that I posted that you guys are supposed to get done today, feel free to email me. I'll be around. I'm on my computer. But make sure you guys are productive today. Just because it's an asynchronous day, meaning that we don't have a Teams meeting, doesn't mean that you don't have to do the work. It's not optional. So you still have to make sure you get that done. But yeah, I am super excited to get to know you guys and to meet you all tomorrow at 10 a.m. on our first Teams meeting. Have a good day, guys.